What's up, crew? Coach Ray here. Going to run you guys through a little bit of a strength and conditioning class today. So, if you didn't know, now you know. Coach Ray here. Hearing myself echo on my phone there, sorry. If you didn't know, equipment-wise, what we're looking for is all we need is something to mimic a box and a skipping rope if you have it. So we're going to run through our first bit. Is just going to be some body weight strength stuff and a little bit of muscular endurance. And obviously, there'll be an element of conditioning involved in this as well. So we're going to go every 4 minutes for 5 sets here. We're going to do 5 air squats into 10 jumping air squats. We're going to do 5 push-ups into 10 clapping push-ups, then into 15 burpees, back to the air squats and the jumping air squats, and then push-ups and clapping push-ups. Okay? So first thing you guys need to do is clear some space on the floor. You got, a couple bags of chips on the floor and whatnot. Kick all that stuff out of the way because you need an area to do your air squats and your push-ups. So when I'm doing these air squats, I want to have my feet just outside of shoulder width, my toes slightly out, and I got these nice rubber tiles here. So I can use these, but what I'm trying to think about is I want to have my big toe, little toe, and heel, this tripod of balance. I'm not throwing up the devil sign, in connection with the floor, okay? So I want to dig that big toe into the floor. I want to dig that little toe into the floor, and I'm going to try and spread the floor apart, but not by pushing out on the sides of my shoes, okay, but by screwing my feet into the floor through my hips, okay? So now, as I start to descend into that squat, if I keep that torque, right, that external torque going out, my knees magically get out of the way. So my hips can go down nice and low, and I can squat to full depth, okay? So let's just do a couple warm-up reps here. I know my legs are a little bit sore, so I'm going to squat down. Let's do 2 more here. Last one, and then I want you to hang out in the bottom here for a second. Good. So now I want to sit into this squat and slowly work my elbows into the inside of my knees here and get into this Buddha position, as I like to call it. And I'm just going to open up those hips by pushing out. And now I can kind of rock back and forth. I'm going to push into this ankle and knee. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here now. All right. I could slowly stand up, maybe get a little stretch in my hamstrings here. Kind of pancake over. Okay. Now, next one. Let's get on the floor, and we'll open up that pec a little bit. So, as I work down into this chest and shoulder stretch here, I'll talk about push-ups in the same manner as I did with the air squats, right? So, when I do push-ups, I like to think about getting my shoulders kind of just slightly in front of my wrists. Same thing here as I did with my feet, is I want to try and kind of get my palms flat into the ground, and I'm going to screw into the floor. So say, like, I'll go right, a hand on either side of this tile here. Say I'm going down in this push-up. I want to try and think about spreading that rubber tile apart, the 2 rubber tiles apart, okay? So let's just do a few push-ups just like we did a few air squats. 2 more. 1, 2. Good. So now I'm going to hang out here for a sec. Now, if you've been doing my class, you know I talked about burpees and that burpee positioning where I want to be in my burpee. Okay, so we'll go over that now before we get into the stretch. So when I'm doing a burpee, I drop to the floor. I don't want to kind of jump my feet back, but I want to push and kind of brush my feet back or sweep my feet back behind me. And then I get into this position here on the ground. So right now, I wouldn't say that this is a great position for me. What I would want to do is have those forearms a bit more vertical, right? And now from here, that's going to give me a really good pop off the floor. And I want to tuck my toes, knees in contact with the floor. I'm going to do a knee push up with a nice rigid midline. And then from here, I want to try and get my feet underneath me without rounding my back. So we get back down to the floor. See how I kind of sweep my feet back there? So that's what I'm looking for. There's a girl hair on the floor there. All right, so now you can't really see this arm, but I got my arm out flat. Okay, I'm gonna take my right arm flat on the ground and I'm going to rotate over and open up that pec. I can use this offhand here. I like to kind of get my foot over the top too and get that. So this is my left leg. I'll get my left leg flat on the ground. And now I can use my left arm as leverage and push, into that right arm. That's a bit much. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides here. So left side, flat, right? We're in like this T kind of position. Now I'm going to push. I won't be able to see you. And hopefully I don't crush my microphone. So I'm gonna be real gingerly and going over the top here. Oh, that's not so bad. Cool. And use that right arm to push. Oh. All right. Sweet. And now, I don't know, I think they call this child's pose or something in yoga. If I'm wrong, I don't know what you call it. Is it a seal? Is it a baby's pose? Is it a child's pose? Infant? What is it? You tell me. This one, where you put your hands out and you drop your chest. Nothing yet. No responses. All right. So, what do you think? I think we should probably get into this one, hey? So, we're limber, hopefully. Do that? It means you're limber. Is that what you do when you feel limber, Gary? Let's go like that.
It's pretty nice.
So let's grab a timer. Best suited would be our phones. What an egomaniac. I was watching videos of myself here, watching a video of myself, and then watching a video of myself on my phone.
That's fine.
That's sick. I think I'm sick, Gary. All right, so I'm gonna go every 4 minutes. I like to use this WeTime app. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's the WeTime app. And it gives me the option here. I could go every 4 minutes. I'm gonna go for 5 rounds, so I adjust that to 5 rounds. The WeTime app with no affiliation with the WeTime app whatsoever. But I use it every day now as a timer. And when I'm at work too, I use it with clients. So there you go, I use it every day. So now I got it set down to count down from 10, okay? And just one more time, we'll go through this. So we're gonna do 5 air squats, 10, that's 5, 2 times, 10 jumping air squats, 5 push-ups, 10 clapping push-ups, 15 burpees, okay? 5 air squats, 10 jumping air squats, 5 push-ups, 10 clapping push-ups. If you get all that done and you have plenty of time to rest, that's great. If you get that done and you have about, let's say, 30 seconds or less, maybe think about shaving the reps down a little bit, or maybe go every 5 minutes, okay? I'll leave that up to you guys. All right, so we time. Let's go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 5 air squats to start. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 10 jumps. You don't have to jump very high. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is where things are going to get interesting, I think. 10 clapping push-ups. I don't know if I've done 10 clapping push-ups. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, mama. I might as well stay down here for the burpees. We got 15. Thirteen, 14, 15. Hey. All right. Back to the air squats. There's 5. There's my 10. And now 5 and 10. Taking a break here before these clappers. Oh man, there's 4. Oh. Three more. Oh. Ooh. I don't know why the hell I do this to myself, Gary. All right. Well, not much rest there. Those clapping push-ups are tough. But I guess the whole point of this is to say, you don't have any equipment, that's fine. We can still make things incredibly tough. All right, 10 seconds, we go again. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 5. 10. Oh, back to clapping. Ooh. All right, here we go. There's 5. I'm gonna break these up a bit now. Oh, there's 5. Eight. Uh-oh. That was 10. We're in that 15 burpees now. One more. All right. There's 10. All right. So I'm gonna have to take this out to 5 minutes now because I'm getting a bit too close to 4. So we'll switch that up. I'll just finish out my last set of push-ups here, and then we'll start from the top. There's my 5. Ten clappers. Oh, there's 4. Oh, 6. These suck, Gary. If you want to be...
Brooke's ending you love.
Who is? Oh,
Brooke.
That's my wife. Hi, Brookie. Love you too. Oh, my wife's famous, you know, Gary. She's, have you seen that Lottery West commercial that's on TV every 5 seconds with the paramedics and the food bank and my wife's the paramedic.
Haven't seen it, but that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she's famous. No big deal. All right, I'm gonna make a game time decision here for me. If you're struggling as much as I am with these clapping push-ups, I'm gonna do the old switcheroo. So I'm gonna do 10 push-ups and 5 clapping push-ups from now on. I'm conceding defeat here. So we only got 2 more sets here. I've reset this clock now to go every 5 minutes instead of every 4. So we'll start from the top on the air squats. So let's go ahead. 1, there's 2, 3, 4, there's 5, and jump. There's 10. Thanks, Carrie. I know it's tough. All right. 10 regular push-ups to start with, and then we'll move into those clapping push-ups for 5 now. We're switching it up. There's 10. Who's that? We got a like from who? Morgan? Is it Megan? Oh. Gary's not even there. You're all right. Megan, thanks for the, what did Megan do? Like it or share?
Followed.
Thanks, Megan.
Probably Megan.
Oh, all right. Right into those burpees. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 6. 7. There's 12. 13. 14. Oh, yeah. And 15. Ooh. And then the air squats. There's 5. There's 10. Ay, ay, ay. This is
just the warm-up.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not just a warm-up. Okay. 10 push-ups. I'm going to get into such good shape coaching this class, I tell you what. Ooh. Okay, 5 claps. Oh. One more. Oh. Ooh. One. We'll do one more. I put 5. I think 4 will do us here. All right, let's go. Last one. Start with those air squats. All right. There's 7. There's 10. Oh, yeah. 205. Oh, that's getting almost. Oh, impossible. Thanks for the encouragement, Dan. All right. Last little bit of work here. I don't know how many clapping push-ups I got left in the tank here, but we'll find out. All right, let's go. Ah. Gary, you look bored. I'm sorry.
I'm not bored.
This would be like...
How many rounds of this are you doing?
I think this is the end of 4, Gary, and we're going to cap it at 4. I said 5, but I meant 4.
I swear you've done much more than that.
No, I don't think so either. Especially me. All right. And that's us. Well, I'll finish these push-ups off. And 5 clapping. Oh, 3. 4. Last one. All right. Well, that was the first part. Excuse me for 1 second. I need a tissue. Uh-oh. There's no tissues, Gary. Yeah, I just got a little bit of leakage out the nose. All right. Whoa. Well, that was something else, wasn't it? Okay, well, the next little bit we got here. Hopefully is not that tough. Oh, I thank you, Gary. Excuse me for 1 moment here, team. I just need to get, so something happens to me whenever I get pretty deep into the pain cave. Spit starts to come out of my mouth and snot comes out of my nose. I actually have a good story, because now it's come have a seat with your Uncle Ray and I'll tell you a story. So 2018, yeah, zoom in if you can. I was doing a CrossFit competition. Come on in, gather around. I was doing a CrossFit competition, and it was the final event, and it had burpee box jump overs to finish. So you do a burpee, and you jump over a box like this, but it was 30 inches. And I think I had 3 more to go. I'd done 6, and I had 3 more to go, and I did a burpee. I came off, did a burpee, box jump, first box, good. And then I came off the box and I went right onto my chest for the next burpee. And I went, ooh. And when I went, ooh, a big glob of snot came out of my nose. And as I was standing up from the ground, I casually just kept my head down like this, and I grabbed the snot and I threw it on the ground, or so I thought. I'd actually thrown it into a girl's lap who was sitting in the front row, like right in her lap. Big, which would not be good now, okay, considering all the things that are, all the viruses out there, or the virus that's out there now. But yeah, I threw a big clump of snot on her. I felt pretty bad about it. But I have it on slow motion video too. And you could see, I go like this, and then I just go, whew, and you just see like this white flash come out of my hand. Whew, and it went right in her lap.
That looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just not the substance or...
No. I definitely wouldn't want to get snot thrown on me. Hey, but, you know, you go to the UFC or MMA or something, you sit in the front row, you might get blood. You know, those are the risks you take when you, as a spectator. All right, so now the next piece we got is 4 sets. And another doozy for you. So we're going to go every 6 minutes now, and you're going to do 3 wall walks, 24 box jump overs. I'll go over that with you guys here in a second. 50 double unders, so this is where your skipping rope comes into play. 24 box jump overs, and then 3 wall walks again. These wall walks are going to be quite difficult now that we've blown up the chest and the arms and the shoulders. This is going to be tough. So I've already said the number, so I guess we got to do it. All right.
Yeah,
so with this
3,
box jump over, what was that, Gary?
It was 3, wasn't it?
What, 3 sets?
Yeah. That's what I had.
Oh, I think we got, well, how much time do we got? I think we got enough time for 3 or 4. We'll see how we go time-wise. Thanks, Gary. You're a good man. So, first things first, we'll go over the wall walk. So, if you don't have an area to do wall walks, I would just sub these in for probably push-ups again. I know that doesn't sound very appetizing at the moment, but yeah, I would probably go for somewhere around the vicinity of, like, let's say 10 or so push-ups, okay? So this really push you towards doing wall walks because you only got to do 3. So a wall walk, I'm going to get into a push-up position. So my chest is on the floor, okay? I'm going to bridge myself up, start to walk up the wall, walk my hands to the wall, get my face nice and close to the wall, and then walk it back. So that's a wall walk. We'll do, let's say, 1 to 3 of those. I'll just put that on the board here. We'll do 1 to 3. We'll give you guys some ranges here as well, so this isn't just like a complete disaster today. Now, we have box jump overs next. So with a box jump over, I'm going to do kind of what it sounds like. I'm going to do a box jump, and then I'm going to go over the other side, okay? So I jump up, and then I'll show you a little something that I like to do for efficiency with a box jump over. So when I jump up, I kind of pivot mid-air. And so for me, I like to have, when I land, I like to have my right foot in that far corner, and then my toe almost to the edge of the box here. Now this other leg will end up about here. So in that jump, I jump and I land right in a kind of a squat. Now you'll see my right foot is almost already off the box. So all I do is step down and then I pivot. And now I'm back on the other side of the box. So I'll do a couple here. like so, all right? If you're susceptible to getting dizzy, I would suggest looking one way the whole time and not pivoting and turning like I did there. So that would look like, if I'm just gonna look over here, and then I go back to the other side. So some people get dizzy, myself included. So let's put a rep range on that one. So that's 24, let's say 18 to 24, okay? I think that's fair. Now double unders. Is when I take this rope, so I got a speed rope here. You may not have a speed rope. So speed rope, it's a wire, like the kind of thing you choke someone with, a piano wire, whatever you want to call it. And then a handle that's used to have better bearings, but I've put a bit of a beating on this rope. You may have just like a standard jump rope, you know, like the plastic jump rope. That's fine. So you could do 50 single skips. You could do 15 double unders, whatever, right? So I'm looking to have this done in probably about one set. Okay, I don't want to trip up on this. And 50 double unders takes me about 30 seconds. So let's use that as kind of your option. If you're going to skip, let's just say you're skipping for 30 seconds, okay? Or do 50 single skips if you want to count repetitions, whatever, right? So double under or even normal skips, I want to have my shoulders relaxed, my upper arms nice and close to my side, and my forearms slightly in front. Now, everything comes through my wrists, right? And me jumping, the rope moves with my jump. I'm not using my arms like this to do these double unders, all right? So I stay nice and relaxed with my grip too. I like to hold the rope in my index finger and my thumb like so, and then that comes right into my palm here, and that is my Zorro. Okay, so make sure you don't have anything around you, like don't hit your cat with the rope, okay? So I hit the dog with the rope the other day, that's why I said that. He had to learn.
Sometimes I just run into it.
Yeah, well, he didn't know. The other dog knows, she knows. I think maybe because she got hit with a rope.
Yes.
But the new
Best
dog,
way to learn.
yeah, he doesn't know yet. He learned though, pretty quick. He learned. Okay, so single skips. See that? Wrist. Do the work. All right. Now, double unders. I jump slightly higher and I move my wrists faster. Okay, so instead of doing the one, now it's a double tap, all right? So not much difference there in terms of what my arms were doing. Obviously, my wrists are moving a little bit faster in that turnover, and I'm jumping a tiny bit higher, but not a great deal of difference in the mechanics of that. Okay, so people get too caught up on this. Of course, excuse me, that this is important, this is very important, what's going on with your upper body, but what are your jumping mechanics like as well? So people will do this one, they'll jump up and they'll kind of like tuck their legs, or they'll pull, it's just a jump. So that looks like this, extend. So if you really want to work on the mechanics of that jump, what you can do is find a post, right? Or even like a door frame. Get the corner of the door frame in your butt crack, your lower back and your upper back, and work on pushing out your knees and extending your legs. And that torso staying upright. And now you take it out. Okay, so you don't jump in the door frame and then bonk your noggin. All right, so that covers all bases. I guess we might as well start. All right, how many rounds did we say? 2?
Yeah, I think it was 2.
Yeah, we got enough time to fit 2 in here. You guys can do 3, you can do 4 if you want to. Uncle Ray here.
Is there a recommendation of just doing as many as you can, or
What's that, sorry?
is there a recommendation of doing like as many as you can?
As many as you, like rounds?
Yeah.
I would cap it at 4. I wouldn't do any more than 4. Personally. Maybe you can do a bit more than 4, but yeah, no, I wouldn't do as many rounds as you can. Maybe like 4 to 6. All right. You ready, Gary? Mm-hmm. Let's do this. All right. We'll start with those wall walks. And here goes nothing. Ugh. I'm not a big fan of the wall walk myself, which is probably why I should do more. I did get dizzy there.
Makes you think about like Maisie on like the hoop and stuff like that. How much discipline you have to have, like on.
Oh yeah, when she spins on that thing.
Yeah. Probably going to get hit, calling it a hoop.
No, thank you. Not for me.
Well, as a cure, when you're a kid, spin the other way.
Yeah.
When you get dizzy, like, I know how to fix it. Spin the other way. Doesn't work.
I don't think that I would last very long on there. I was like one of those kids that you remember, like any sort of ride at the fair or royal show.
Fair's good.
Yeah, you'd know.
Yeah, we had fun fairs.
Yeah, well, yeah, we would just call it, or a carnival. I don't know how many that is. I'll do one more. But anything that went In a circle? No.
I wasn't too bad, but you know, as younger boys in the teacup ride where you manually spin the teacup,
Yeah.
and you know, as young kids, you doing it as fast as you can. That gets you dizzy.
Yeah. No, anything that goes in a circle for me is a tough one. I don't do well. I get dizzy. That's why I don't really mess with the rides. All right, 50 double unders. I have a cold water now. Well, I think I may concede defeat here, Gary, because I didn't have breakfast, and I'm not feeling too well right now.
Oh no.
I may cut the reps down a little bit. Yeah. I'll do some with you here so I don't completely bitch out. And I'll do, there's 18, and I'll do one wall walk. Wow, today was tough.
Do that every day, you'd be nice and fit soon.
Yeah, I don't know. You may not want to do that every day. I always severely underestimate this stuff. Oh.
So would you recommend lower reps for everyone?
I know that there's probably people out there that could do that as I wrote it. And it may just be maybe the day for that individual. But yeah, you could probably go like maybe for the air squats and the jumps, you could do like 5 and 10. You could do 4 and 8. You could do 3 and 6, something like that. And then kind of do the same thing for the burpees. Maybe do that in like, if you're gonna do 8 and 4, do 12 burpees. If you're gonna do 3 and 6, do 9 burpees. And then the wall walk every 6 minutes. You need to be moving with a bit more of a purpose than I was there, because I'm smoked from that first bit. But I'd say you do 4 sets of that and do like 1 to 3 wall walks or your push-ups. Now, for box jump overs, you could go for a box jump or a step up. You could do, like I mentioned, somewhere between 18 to 24, let's say. And you wanna, I'm a bit of a weirdo and I like to have number patterns, so I would try and make the box jump overs something divisible by 3, right? So hence why I picked 18 and 24.
There's like some people that just have to have an even number on their volume in the car.
Oh.
I don't know if you know anyone like that.
Are you one of those guys?
No, I don't care about the volume. But some people have to have it on an even number or an odd number.
Yeah. I like patterns in workouts. So if something doesn't fall into a pattern, number-wise or like rep scheme-wise, I won't do it. I don't know why.
Guess it
can't.
Sort of like give you a bit more exercise or
I don't know.
work against you in a good way.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just for me, that's just the way I like to program. It's got to have a pattern. I think that's the beauty of it. If you like, I obviously am an athlete and definitely not a mathlete. I hated math in school, but now I really like number patterns and stuff. I mean, that's just because of exercise. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I would probably do that one if I was to do it again. But hey, you don't know these things until you try them, right? All right. I guess that would be us wrapped, eh, Gary?
Yes, I believe so.
What are you going to do now?
I got work. More work.
More work.
Maybe I'll give this easy exercise a go.
Yeah. This will be Gary. No problem. All right. Well, if you want to see me try and put myself into a hole with exercise and intensity on a weekly basis, I'm here every week on Thursday, 8 a.m. Find me here. And if you'd like to support the coaches, Gary's going to throw up that Patreon account now. And you could go to our Patreon account and donate. Keep the ball rolling here on the Bodyweight gym and what we got in store for you on a weekly basis with me, Calvin, Corey, and Maisie. And does Matt? No, Matt doesn't do.
He doesn't. He likes to keep the coaches sort of like busy.
What a guy.
He is.
He's a good man. You know why? He's part Canadian, that's why. All right, kids. That's your Uncle Ray. Peace out.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow for some more lovely exercising. Catch ya.